Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Good morning. Got my coffee. If you're watching the replay, welcome, welcome. I'm going to figure out what project I want to work on this morning while we chat. No, let's see here. I guess we'll do this one here. As you come in, tell me what you got in your cup and what you got on your hook. Tell me what your plans are for today. If you've got any plans, or if you're just waiting and waiting to figure out what you want to do. Sleeping in. Well, if you're sleeping in, you're probably not watching this one live. That's for sure. Good morning to whoever's popping in. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Life in Stitches. It's Stephanie, right? Is it Stephanie? How are you this morning? Good morning, Maribel. Good morning. Good morning, Trudy. Oh, guys, I'm doing good now that I see your beautiful names. Good morning, Gail. Good morning, Bev. You all are up early this morning on a Saturday. What are you guys doing up so early on a Saturday? Well, except for Trudy, who's been up for a while now. Let's see, wrong side here. Oh, well, I don't know if I'm sweet or not. Right now I'm feeling a little bit sour, but why are you up so early, Bev? Good morning, Pat. Why are you guys up so early? I mean, I'm glad. I'm really glad you're here with me, but still. Hey, that's going to work out pretty darn good. Really? Do you go to bed really early, Stephanie, or so take a look at this. I want to show you how good this worked out. So I'm using a skinny cake for this project. Okay, I'm using this skinny cake, and it's called plum pudding. Okay, so watch this. So this was my project so far. This is so far. So this is the beginning. And see how it goes from the purple to the yellow, or the gold to the whatever, raspberry to the purple again. Now watch this. I'm magic time. I don't know. I said I have to sleep a little bit later than 3. So I cut my yarn, and now I'm supposed to reattach it here. Now watch this. I'm reattaching it with the purple, and then the next color is going to be the yellows and the golds. Isn't that cool? Good morning, Melissa. How are you? Oh, I see, Stephanie. Yeah. Oh, man, I hate it when the thing comes out of the ball band. Okay. Thank you, sweet Pat. You know, my hubby, Mr. Happy, he's the same way, Stephanie. He is he went to bed the same time I did, which was around 9ish last night. But he got up, and I know he had taken a shower because he has really, really bad eczema. And the only thing that seems to calm the eczema down is like scalding hot water. He knows that it just helps temporarily, but he gets out of bed, he stays up, and then it rained all night. So, with the rain, he's got a lot of, I think it's arthritis, in the in his back and his all of his joints and everything. So that had a problem. So he's been up and down all night himself. Let's see here. I knit and crochet so hard all day. I'm worn out. That's cute, Bev. That's right. That's right. So you had to be up early today to get ready, right? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to be there because I'm going to be at work. But it comes along with the territory of your health. Yeah, I know. A lot of people have that same problem. Um, yeah, you all go support Bev, our sweet, sweet Bev. I love her. She's so sweet. I love me some Bev. Yes, you can. As far as I'm concerned, to be to be ready for affordably geeky, you know what you have to do? Wake up and have a cup of coffee in your hand. That's it. It's in your PJs. I mean, I love Ginger and Kim to bits, and I've already interviewed Ginger once on my channel, and then I'm still waiting. Kim and I have not. It's not either. It's my fault. It's not hers, but I have been trying to hook up with her for the last 7 months or so, trying to get her on my channel. It's just one thing after another. Yeah, she's very, very sweet. She's so busy, and but she's all in when she's there. When she's present, if you understand what I mean. She's like, when she's there, she's all there. She's all in. Yeah, she's got the cutest facial expressions, doesn't she? I just love her. And Kim, she is a hoot and a half. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I gotta make sure I do this right here. Chain one. Okay. That's not skipping 3. Hold on just a minute. I gotta correct something. Rochelle, you're up too early. What are you up so early for? Are you and hubby going camping this weekend? I have to watch that, Trudy. I have not yet watched that. I will. In fact, that's the reason why I'm on so late. I was going to be on here about half an hour earlier, but I was busy watching the Bod Life. Oh, last night she posted. Oh, I see. Um, Crystal posted on the Bod Life. They were trying different. Oh yes, please get coffee, Melissa. Get just some coffee. They were trying these foods that their kids picked out, and I was watching that, and then I was watching Crystal show how to do the primrose stitch. I never knew. Never knew. So now, of course, I'm going to have to make a primrose stitch blanket. Because I want to get it done. Haven't had enough coffee yet. How do I send my Christmas and July winter to Dana or Gia? Do I email them? Yes. Okay. So, Stephanie, what you're going to do is you're going to email the link where you announced your winner. You're going to email that link to their email. Okay. That I cannot remember Christmas and July fairies or whatever that email is, with their name and the name of your channel, then your name, and include your fairy number that they had given you. I know, Maribel. I felt so bad for her, but then she got that pie in the face. That was so funny. Oh. No, Stephanie, don't feel that way at all because this is the fun part. That's the easy part. I have to get my little gift out sometime. Probably I have to do it on Monday because yeah, that's the only day I can do things. No, you don't worry about it. And Dana would have told you if you would have sent something and you would have forgotten something, Dana or Gia would have let you know. Please remember to include such and such. Uh, made one with the flat. Rochelle, your mom made one too? How fun. How fun. Good morning, Wendy. How are you this morning? You're up bright and early and bushy tailed this morning too, aren't you? Yeah, today I'm gonna have to watch um David Browning's interview with Crystal. Did anybody watch it? That's so cool, Rochelle. That is so cool. Um, yeah, I'm I'm making all kinds of new friends at work. Oh, it's so much fun. I have to contact this other gal today. Maybe I can there's this one lady that came in yesterday and she was like, um, yeah, I learned how to I haven't crocheted in a couple because I'm just a mess. I can't figure it out, and so I'm just not going to do it. And I said, well, hello, you just need a good teacher. And I did like that. And she goes, oh, and I gave her my channel name. And I said, if you want to pop over there and see what I've got going on, you just let me know. Been up since 2. Wendy, my word. But I have to say, I would rather go to bed early and get up way early than go to bed late and wake up late. It's something about that body clock. Okay. Um, yeah, everybody remember little thummies for me. That would be great. Yes, it does, Stephanie. It really, really does. And yesterday I had so much fun talking with people. Let me tell you what I talked about. There was a lady in there. Well, there was a mother and son, and the son was like in his mid-20s. And um, he was a teacher in China, an ESL teacher, English as a second language. He lived in China for 4 years. It was so interesting to talk to him because, of course, I don't know if you guys know, but um, I adopted my youngest daughter there in China. So we got to talking about different places in China, which was really cool. But he was there in the at the very beginning of all the coronavirus stuff. And we got to talking about stuff like that. And that was so interesting. Okay. All right, honey. You check on your son and let us know what's going on, okay? Low tide is for I know, and I'm at work. And so if I have to do anything between like the hours of like 4 and 5 at work, I'm just well, 3:30, maybe 3:30. I'm just dragging. Good morning, Marnie. I have no time to hang out because I'm getting ready to go upstairs before my dad heads to the grocery store. Okay. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day, Marnie. Thank you for saying good morning to us. And then there was another gal in there, and we were talking, what were we talking about? And then I got a call. A lady wanted to make an appointment for her father. Now she's probably in her 40s, and she wanted to make an appointment for her father. Now she's Mennonite or Amish. She's of one of the sects there, sects, and she lives about she lives out in the country a little bit, and her family owns a bakery. And I said, well, we can get your father in, but the price is going to be a pastry. I was just teasing her. And she says, well, what do you want? I said, no, 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 I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. She goes, no, seriously, I want to bring you something. And so she brought in this big old thing, and it had 5 rolls on it. They were blackberry, like a blackberry filling type with cream cheese frosting. And and she handed this thing to me, and I'm like, oh my. I was thinking she was going to bring one and I was going to split it with the doctor. She brought in this huge thing. And it's like, oh my goodness. I said, can I pay you for this? She goes, no, I bought it for you. And it was day old stuff, so they're not going to keep it. You know what I mean? So I woke up around midnight, came to the couch and fell asleep again. Melissa, that's so cute. Oh, I know, it was so delicious. Oh, that was so, so good. Well, and I did share. Okay, I gave one of them to the doctor. I gave one of them to Mr. Happy. I set one of them aside for mom, and I had the other two. That totally ruined my keto, but I didn't care. All right, Pat, get you some coffee. Yeah, it was so sweet of her. It was so sweet too. It was so good. Actually, you know what? The actual, like the yeasty bread part, it was like perfect. It wasn't too sweet or anything, and it was just the right amount of sweetness. It wasn't like buttercream frosting, and that made it good. Well, goodness gracious, Bet. Don't you have like a little mini coffee maker next to you? So, let's see here. I'm still working on this. No, I haven't. I have not. Trudy, yeah. Well, if you're on a diet, you would feel really bad about not, yeah. Oh no, I had to. In fact, it was kind of funny because the doctor and I both are doing keto, and he's following it a little bit more strictly than I am. And he does not eat sweets. He won't eat sweets. And so uh I told him, I said, I'd like to share with you. And he goes, no, I don't think so. I no, you take it home. And so he said, when I showed it to him, he says, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to have one of those. Yes, they do. And I didn't realize that she had a bakery. And so I got to talking with the mom a little bit yesterday. And she said, that Fridays and Saturdays, she said yesterday was a fairly busy day, a little bit more than usual. And I said, well, it was the 15th, or, like mid-month. So I had a feeling that it was going to, people were getting paid. And so they were going out there to get some pastries. And she said, yeah, we're usually pretty busy in the mornings on Saturday because they are like on the way. They're like out in the country, but it's like everybody from this area, when they go out to the lake, we have a lake, it's called Rough River, and they drive out past, they have to drive past their bakery. And so she said that they drive past, they stop on their way to the river, well, the lake, and then they get um uh their pastries for the day, and then they go head out to the rest of the lake. And sometimes, like I remember when I used to go camping and stuff, we used to pick up stuff on Saturday morning for the weekend, so we would pick up like breads and pastries for breakfast and, things like that. We would pick up stuff like that for the whole weekend, and it was so good. All along the highway, it goes through your air. Really? Highway 127. Is that the name of the fair, Highway 127 Craft Fair? I might have to look it up. I've never heard of it before. Now we have a yard sale every year that runs on Highway 60, and it goes for hundreds and hundreds of miles, goes, yard sales on that weekend. Oh, I know. Is there anything that the Mennonites don't do well? I mean, come on. They make furniture, they make food, they make everything. Yeah, I like those seafood diets too. Good morning, Gwenny. Oh, yeah, I imagine it does. I imagine it does, Wendy. But I've never heard of it. Oh, Stephanie, that's so sweet. Are you kidding? Trudy. Wow. That's amazing. Good morning, Linda. How are you? Yeah, you were up with the birds too. Why are you up so early, honey? Yeah, my seafood diet, I don't even need to eat to gain weight. I mean, seriously, I looked at those rolls last night and I was like, I could feel my hips spreading and my stomach getting bigger. I could do it. Yeah, and they are so sweet. Well, one day, whenever I talk to the younger lady, the daughter, I'm gonna talk to her a little bit more. I find their life fascinating. And when I used to live in Maryland, we used to live just a couple hours from uh, Amish country, and I remember we used to go up there all the time. And so, yeah, I know I can't keep pounds off. No, mm-mm. But anyway, I want to sit down with her and just really get to understand that that particular sect, because everyone is different, and they hey, and get this, her and her mom were both wearing purple yesterday. I mean, that was a good day. Good morning, everybody coming in. Who did I see come in just now? Have you ever had glazed crescent rolls, cronuts? No, I have not. I have not had that. Love animal, it makes me sick, and I walk every. Oh my. Uh, Good morning, Nancy. We're I got a lot of best vegetables. Now, that's a sect that I have not heard of, Melissa. Well, good morning, Melanie. You're so sweet. Thank you. I'm really good this morning. I'm really good. I get to hang out with you guys for a while. That makes my day. Oh, yeah. Well, if I were to eat everything, see, and that's the thing. I have to think of myself, and this is it's a mental thing. I know it, but you know how there's I don't know if any of you are diabetic, but you know how diabetics are. They you know, you can't eat sugar. I mean, that's just because your body reacts to it, right? Well, um I have to think that same way. I have to think of myself as having an allergy to carbohydrates. And I know that sounds bad, you know, like I'm a crazy one, but I have to think of myself like I have to think of it like that because my body does respond in a negative way when I have too many. So I know that today I'm going to be reaping the consequences of having those two big old rolls. Oh, Granny, we were just talking. Trudy said she was the same way. That's so funny. And used to say that when I was much, much younger. But I can't say that anymore. And you know how they say the older you get, the more difficult it is to lose weight and keep it off. And it is the truth. It is the truth. Yeah, when I was in my 20s, I could eat and not gain weight. Then I started having children. I used to tell people, this was probably about 10 years ago. I used to say, uh, yeah, I still have all my I'm still carrying my baby weight. I have to get rid of my baby weight. And and people would say, um, yes, Granny, that's exactly right. I have half of mine removed, even though the one takes place, but it's still, I think that has a lot to do with it. But I would tell people, I said, I was still, I'm still trying to lose my baby weight. And they say, well, how old is your baby? And I would say, well, she's 10. And they'd say, oh, I said, yeah, but I adopted her. That was so funny. And people would look at me like, huh? And I said, well, as you can see, I'm not losing any weight. I'm working on a test pattern. I'm working on a test pattern for somebody, trying to anyway. Are we, Granny? Oh, and that's the other thing too. Um, so let me tell you about this interesting conversation. If you don't want to hear about it, tell me you don't want to hear about anything coronavirus kind of stuff. But like I said, this fella that his mom and I were talking, um, oh my, Trudy. Yeah, that's a big baby. Yeah, my oldest was over nine. She was 9.5 pounds, but still, you know. Anyway, she said in China, there is no doubt, the people know that there is no doubt that that coronavirus started in Wuhan. Isn't that interesting? Much like the Mennonites, German speaking group, big farmers, they live in the colonies. Yeah, okay, yeah, because that's, I mean, they speak a kind of a, um, it's not German. I mean, the ones that live here anyway, it's not 100% German. Oh no, what question? Oh no, don't say that. I'm not avoiding anything. Okay, so Trudy, um, did Trudy ask a question? May I ask how old you are? Oh, I'm 79. No, 79. I am 56. I'll be 56 in a couple months. I'm 55. What? Linda, oh my goodness. 1 pound? That's way little. Good morning, Susan. Yeah, I've been carrying my baby weight now for 30 years. uh, well, for some I am, but for some I'm an old woman. I know people will say stuff when they come into to work and they'll say, um, um, I'll say something about I have a daughter um, that's older than you, or you're old enough to be my grandchild, or something like that, and they're looking at me like, no. Thank you, Melissa. um, so anyway, she said that they were trying to get the Americans out of China back, like, when they first started realizing that the coronavirus was there in Germany, excuse me, in China. They were trying to get him out, right? But but China didn't want them to didn't want them to leave. Thank you, Trudy. So and now, well, he did end up coming home, and now that he's had the vaccination, since he got home, he's been vaccinated. Um, the Chinese government doesn't want him to return to China because they want to continue spreading it. They don't want to eradicate the coronavirus. That's what's going on over there. I know this is coming from an American citizen who lived there when that whole thing was blowing up. And Bev, no way. No way. I am. That's cute, Wendy. Younger than my daddy. 108. Wow. Wow. It was so cute. Mr. Happy's son, when we were first dating, he he would go. It was funny. We were going up to church one day, and he's the little boy. He was probably 12 years old at the time, and um, and he said, "How old are you anyway?" And I said, "Well, how old do you think I am?" And at the time, I was like 49, 48. He goes, "You're old. You're old. You must be like 27." I said, "I am." That was so funny. And I agree also, Trudy, and from what I heard yesterday from this lady and her son, who the son who actually lived there and worked there for 4 years, they know it is. And it was a government plot. And of course, the media is not telling us all that kind of stuff, and they're not going to let that kind of stuff get out. But Melissa turned 50 this year. Figure out how that happened. I know. Mm. But you know what? I tell you what. When I was when I was in my 20s, I remember my then husband asking me, "What do you think is going to be your best decade?" And I said, "Well, I think my 30s is going to be my best decade." And I got to my 30s and I went, "Mm-mm, my 40s is going to be my best decade." And I got into my 40s and I had a lot of struggles in my 40s. So, nope. And I am convinced that my 50s is the best I've ever been. Good morning, Mama Kay. How are you, honey? I think so too. I think so too, Granny. I wouldn't be surprised. And, it not only that, but it wanted to reach out to other countries and Good morning, Sarah May. Hey, I got my two Hoosiers coming in at the same time. Oh, of course they do. Of course they do. But we're not going to talk politics. 60s. 60s is the best. You know what? The more I think about it, I mean, 50s is great, but I'm hoping that by the time I'm 60, I'll be like settled, like right now I'm still taking care of mom and that kind of thing and I'm not settled in this place yet and I don't know if we should put down our roots in this rental, although it looks like we're going to be here forever. um but oh, speaking of this place, I got to tell you, um talked to Mr. Happy again yesterday, and I'm going to be ordering my third set, Bev, my third set of um those cubes, those wire organizer cubes. And he's working on cleaning out this room, which I am so happy about. Now he hasn't been able to the last couple days. Um, Linda, I feel for you. My mom has it. My mom has it. And her sundowners is getting really bad. I mean, she doesn't leave the house or do stuff like that, but she gets so totally cranky. You guys, I'm like flitting like a little, I'm chasing rabbits. One set, put them together yet. They're very, yes, they are. Now, there's a little bit of a learning curve, Sarah May. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but I am trying. I really am trying. Things are different. There's good days and bad days, and um good times and bad times. Mhm. I'm learning. I'm learning. Um, but Sarah May, there is a learning curve. Um, but anyway, we got a little tiny room, just big enough for a queen size bed, and we're going to be putting the queen size bed in there. But he's going to take out everything out of that room first so that I can clean the carpet real good. Um, a test for menopause. It was a couple months after my study class that my chart says, yep. Yep. You know what? There is. They you can take some blood tests, and there are some tests because they check your hormone levels and things like that. Thank you, Granny. I appreciate that. No, I was let's see here. I had a lot of problems, Melissa. I had a lot of problems. And so um I went in and I told them, I said, I want everything out. I want everything out. And they said, no, you're too young. You're too young. You're too young. And I told them, I said, I know I'm in menopause. So just take it out. And they didn't. They took everything but one ovary out. And that one ovary has given me so many problems. Ugh. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. And I still struggle. Um, but as far as those cubes go, I I I was going to redo my area that I have now, but I'm not going to put these cubes together because Mr. Happy did say that he thinks he would prefer to have the larger room for all of his stuff, which is fine with me, but it's going to be a lot of work, and it's going to have to be a slow process. But I don't want to start setting up cubes because here's the problem. Okay, for any of you that are going to actually be getting a second stack, now I know, Rochelle, do you have those, right? You have I had a stroke, took care of, oh, Granny, I'm so sorry. Yes, parent care is parent care. Yep. Um, so I don't know if you can attest to this or not, but I have found that you can't just add another set to it on the side. Okay. So if you want a second set or a third set, good morning, Christy. Are you new? Um, but if you want to get another set, you almost have to start from ground zero. Um, take everything off. See, I thought I could just add on to the side, but if the bottom level of those wire cubes, especially if you're doing it on carpet, it has to be completely level. So, yes, well, that's what my brother and I want to do, Melissa. But the problem is that is it's a long drawn out. That's a whole nother video. Yes, you have to take them apart, take them all out, and start from the ground and work your way up again. Because what'll end up happening if you don't is that they'll start to come apart, at that where you join them, and then things will start to fall. I mean, it all can be fixed, but you should always take them apart to start over again. So Anyway, good morning, Mary. How are you? Now, see, I've been, as far as mom goes, I've been having good days with mom when I go over there and I have something planned and we do that one thing. And you're welcome, Sarah May. Um, how many did you get? How what size? How many cubes or that did you get? But so now I'll have a total of 3 sets of 12. Well, that works too. That works too. There you go, Mary. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Someone said they use the tie straps. Well, you can. It makes it a little bit more permanent. Um, and I guess I could do that. I could get some of those zip ties, to do that. Good morning, Linda. How are you? Popped in from the garden. Oh, are you enjoying your day so far over there? Mm, Linda, question. Um, have you heard anything about all the flooding that's been going over there in Germany? I was thinking about Reggie, and she showed pictures of the neighbor across the street having a lot of, I mean, they had sandbags up, but they're showing in the news that there are even more rain now, and it's really bad. Um, Mary, we're talking about those wire cubes that you can order from Amazon that you can put together and store yarn on. I'm going to have to get some more bookcases for Mr. Happy because I told him, I said, it's these bookcases that we have here in the hallway, they are like falling apart. Okay, all right. That's good to know. But she can't go anywhere, can they? I mean, if everything around her is flooded, that's so scary. That's very, very scary. And has anybody heard from, I have not seen her on for quite a while. Um, Yay, Linda. Okay, video on Tuesday. Okay, I will do that. Um, Yay, always good thing, always a good thing. Um, oh, has anybody heard from Barb from Whisper SDI? Has anybody heard from her lately? They have been hit. A lot of forest fires. Oh, Melissa, yeah. I also have drawers in the cubes. This door mounted. Yeah, that's a great idea. I I had started with a certain color of those like those canvas cubes um that I use. They can be used as drawers, and I cannot find any more of that color. So okay, well that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad she's okay. Oh, wow. Florence is getting hit too. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize Italy was. Good morning, Pat. I didn't realize that it was all of Europe. I thought it was mostly Germany. Okay, I ordered 2 more furls the other day. 2 more. They had some on sale. It was like a 35% off or something like that. They had a sale last week, 1 event a day. Oh, hurricane flow. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Thank you, Sarah May. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. I don't feel my age either. Well, some days I do. Some days I do. But I think the older we get, the better we get because we've got, um, I know, Linda, I know. And like, how am I, why do I need so many? Why do I need so many? I don't know. Oh, I'm addicted. They were on sale. I'm working on a test pattern for Daniel. So on Saturdays, do y'all have a normal like a routine that you do on Saturdays? What do you do? I got to go to work. So that's what I have to do. Yes. Yeah, that's true. I don't have a couch, but it eats them. Oh, I know you can't. What is FOMO? I don't I don't know what FOMO is. Laundry, house shopping. I gotta grocery shop for mom after work. Spending the day in the garden, enjoying the hot weather. Oh, fast fear of missing out. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Definitely. And that's why I have so many whips too, because I've got to do everything that everybody else is doing. Now off two and work two. Oh, okay. That's kind of a neat way to do it. Birthday party to go to. Oh, fun, fun, fun. Work on eBay. Is that your job? Do you work on eBay, Linda? Oh, that sounds like something Mr. Happy can do to earn some money. Good morning, Carrie. How are you, sweetheart? How are you feeling today? You are up with, well, before the birds. I know, it's really bad. Okay, folks, I got about 10 minutes before I got to get off. Yeah, I'm going to go to work and then I've got to get some groceries for mom. The baby blanket making. You're so funny, Sarah May. Can you say not? I have that. I have all of that yarn and not I did the one blanket, but not I have not done the head and the legs to that thing. Oh my goodness. Wait for you, Denny. Hi, Denny. How are you, sweetheart? I got about 10 more minutes. Don't worry. How are you, Danny? Linda, I could sit in your garden forever. Between sitting in your garden and sitting in your yarn space. Mm-mm-mm. Linda, I am at this point the sole employee of an optometrist. So I do everything other than um, get paid the big bucks. I don't like give prescriptions, but I pretty much do everything else. Um, from the time the patient comes in the door to the time they leave, I take care of everything. The now brand of oil, the new brand of oil, Miss the Vegetable Garden. You know, I like the fruits of the labor, but I don't like the labor. I know. You know what? I honestly think so much would be different if I did not work full time. Because I remember before when I was able to stay home with the kids in my previous marriage. And I remember I did so, I mean, I kept the house cleaned. Um, oh, thank you, Sarah May. Something to watch after Petra. Yes, Bev, good. Yes. Thank you for that reminder. Um, so what was I saying? I don't even remember, you guys. Oh, Granny, it doesn't start, hers doesn't start until 8, but you can do, yeah, just go over there and rate her. Oh, oh, that's nice, Denny. All right, you too, Linda. Don't forget to check out Bev if you have a chance to go over there to Affordably Geeky this morning. Um, yeah, so I love what I do. And I'm in a bind right now with something, and I'm having a really hard time with this insurance situation. Um, this one, I don't have an insurance person. Good morning, Wriggles. Um, I don't have an insurance tech, so um, I don't know all this stuff, and I haven't had one now for close to 2 years. And uh, I let something happen. I let something go. Well, I didn't let something go. Something happened, and I didn't realize that it was bad. um, and so now there's like a couple insurance companies that are not paying the claims because of this one particular thing. And I didn't know anything about it. I didn't get a notification or anything. Okay, Linda, you have a good day. Hope you feel better once you get up. Get some rest, okay? Uh, well, keep those compression socks on as long as you possibly can with your feet elevated. Wriggles, don't get up. Yeah, I think I'll finish this one row here and then I'll pop off. I was watching, if y'all haven't seen Crystal from Bag a Day, her little bod life video that they posted last night. It was so cute. Her and Mr. Bod eating those different things that their kids picked out. Sarah May, I'm working on a test pattern for Daniel from Paul Ply Yarn Company, Paul Ply Yarn Guys. I don't even remember what his channel name is anymore. Oh, I'll probably come on for a little bit tomorrow morning, maybe not. Okay, I won't give it away, Danny, but it is cute. It is very cute. I'm really liking the bod life videos. Oh, okay. Well, just take it easy, Wriggles. Take it easy. Um, Daniel said, yeah, he is a very sweet guy, Nancy. He's a very sweet young man. He's so busy though. I think he's overextending himself because he is yeah, and he still works. I know I did too. Don't say anything more, Trudy. Denny hasn't seen the video. Oh yeah, this Denny. That's cute. Oh, I am so addicted. Hey, I am so addicted to um Criminal Minds. But get this, I'm reading a book called Night, and it's by my favorite author. And he is overworking himself. Um, but I got in my book, they start using the same terminology. And it's so funny because, unsub, and it's so funny because they're using the same. I know I put a stitch marker in here and I can't find it. Oh, there we go. Okay, guys. I gotta pack it up and go to work. Good morning, Amanda. I'm sorry I missed you this morning. I missed chatting with you. I've got to go to work. I gotta go to work. I got to make the donuts. Did I make? No, I bought this one from Walmart a couple years ago. Good morning, Samantha. Oh, goodness gracious, Samantha. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to pop off. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Remember that I love you. I know. I love that Dunkin' Donuts commercial. Got to make the donuts. I will, Pat. Thank you so much. Yes, keep me posted, Samantha. Let me see if I find my little post-it note thing. I don't know if I have it here. Oh, I need to take this too. Oh, I don't know where anything is. Y'all have a great day, okay? I love you all. You have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye, everybody.